Welcome to Farmstead Park. This outstanding public park in Upper Moreland Township received a 2025 Montgomery Award for creative and sustainable design, community engagement, and adaptive historic preservation. Let's take a look.
The township purchased or acquired the 10-acre parcel of land back in 2002. And since then, it's become Farmstead Park, and it has a wonderful field in front for sports, and we have this wonderful set of buildings that date back to the mid-18th century, early 19th century, as well as the natural lands behind it. These buildings it's a rare example to have four buildings all associated together, contained within the farmstead grounds. You don't find that hardly anywhere anymore. And to have it centered as a centerpiece to this park makes it all the more wonderful, and it maintains more or less its bucolic setting that it may have looked like, back in the day.
Upper Moreland Township is pretty thoroughly built out, and it has been since the mid-1970s. So finding a place to really contact stormwater and not put it in a traditional basin or a rain garden was a challenge. In this area, we're surrounded by homes, and those half-acre lots most of their backyards are pushing water into this park. So it was a really unique opportunity to improve the stormwater performance of the park itself, but also the adjacent residential areas, and to do it in a way that was not traditional.
And I think the township hopped on board because of the specific amenities here. We have the active recreation area with the multi-use sports field that was heavily used. We have the historical value and the historical education area. So it was kind of a no-brainer to introduce an passive and environmental education area. So we were super excited when Chris approached us about this project.
We thought about this place. At first, it was just an open lawn that not many people had access to at all. We thought about this place as part of the mix of historic preservation and also recreation. So we've already gone past some soccer fields and some gorgeous farmstead places. And this is really to be natural and open for folks to get some quiet and also enjoy a bit of nature. I think the most important thing here is that the place where you make a difference in terms of protecting water quality is just as that water starts to come together into a stream or into a creek. You really can't do much better than to let nature clean water at the top and the edges of the watershed. And then Tommy did a spectacular job making sure that design worked.
So we were lucky enough to become a partner in designing and documenting the concept that Chris came up with in his group. The idea here is to have water, slow the water down as slow as possible, to keep it on site as long as possible before it leaves the site. And the concept was this long, sinuous swales and berms that water conveys down through these areas. And the great concept of having the trees on the higher parts of the berms, where now the root systems can get down into and absorb the water from the swales and then benefit with the shade of the leaves of the trees.
At Upper Moreland Parks and Recreation, we value community connection. So this park, which a few years ago was dilapidated and underutilized, we've had the vision to rejuvenate and create different facets of recreation that would be appealing to all members of the community. We've since developed the Shade Tree Committee through the township, which is also helping to create programs and programming here at Farmstead Park. We have the Upper Moreland Middle School Environmental Club.
Yes,
and
sixth grade.
They are part of the Reforester program as well.
Yes.
And some other user groups.
Yeah, we have about 15 plus reforesters here at Farmstead Park. Nearby neighbors that live a little further away, and we also have youth groups from the schools that come out with their teacher after school and come and tend to the trees, check for invasives, pull any vines, give us data on the tree health, how the tree's doing. They enter information into an app for us so that we can see what they've seen while they're out here checking on everything for us.
So it's part of the 19 parks in Upper Moreland Township. I feel that this is becoming one of our shiniest gems in the township with its redevelopment.
The improvements, recent improvements to this park will have, I think, a reverberating effect for everyone, both related to the natural and historical conservation efforts. So rare do we have a public place where people can walk up to these buildings and just and see them, as well as taking walks to the trail and enjoying its beauty.
Thank you for taking a look at this outstanding project. To learn more about this or the other Montgomery Award winners, please visit our website at montgomerycountypa.gov/planning.